Obsession. That's the word that separates average from unstoppable. It's what separates the ones who try from the ones who become. Everyone wants success. Everyone wants greatness. But the truth? Most people only want it when it's convenient. They want the rewards, but not the sacrifice. They want the glory, but not the grind. But legends, real legends, they're not built on comfort. They're built on obsession. Obsession isn't about being busy. It's about being consumed. It's when your goal isn't something you do, it's who you are. You wake up thinking about it. You go to sleep thinking about it. Every decision you make, what you eat, where you go, who you spend time with, it all runs through the same filter. Does this get me closer to my vision? If the answer's no, you cut it out. That's obsession. People will call you crazy. They'll tell you to relax. They'll say you're too serious, too focused, too intense. But the truth is, their words don't matter. They don't understand what it feels like to have fire in your chest that doesn't go away. They don't know what it's like to wake up every day with unfinished business. They don't see the future you see. They don't carry the same burden. They can't, because they're not you. Michael Jordan wasn't just talented, he was obsessed. He used every loss as fuel. Every critic as motivation. He trained until his body broke, then trained some more. He wasn't chasing approval. He was chasing dominance. That's obsession. Kobe Bryant, same story. He said, rest at the end, not in the middle. Because when you're obsessed, rest isn't relief, it's a reward. And you only earn it when the job is done. Pause. Let that sink in. When you're obsessed, failure doesn't scare you. Mediocrity does. You're not afraid to fall, you're afraid to stop climbing. Because deep down, you know the pain of effort is nothing compared to the pain of regret. You'd rather die trying than live wondering. That's the fire that builds legends. But here's the thing, obsession will isolate you. You'll lose people. You'll lose comfort. You'll lose balance. But what you'll gain is clarity. You'll stop chasing approval from the crowd and start chasing greatness for yourself. You'll trade temporary pleasures for permanent pride. And one day, that sacrifice will make sense. Because when the lights finally hit your name, when the world calls you great, you'll know they're late to the party. You've been great. They just didn't notice yet. Obsession is lonely. But that's what keeps you dangerous. Because while others waste time doubting, you're sharpening your blade. While others sleep, you're stacking small wins. And while others wait for motivation, you're moving because it's your identity now. That's what legends do, they don't rely on emotion. They rely on discipline, consistency, and hunger. Every day is war between who you are and who you could be. And the only way to win is to stay obsessed with the fight. You want to know why most people never make it? Because they get bored. They want excitement. They want shortcuts. But obsession thrives in boredom. Obsession loves the repetition. The early mornings, the long nights, the quiet grind. Because every repetition, every drop of sweat, every sacrifice, it all compounds. It builds something unbreakable. And when everyone else gives up, you'll still be standing. When Goggins ran on broken legs, that wasn't motivation. That was obsession. When Elon Musk risked everything to build SpaceX, obsession. When Cristiano Ronaldo stayed after training to practice alone, obsession. Every legend you admire lived the same story. The world called them crazy. Until they won. Then everyone called them genius. But obsession isn't about working non-stop, it's about never losing sight. Even on your rest days, your mind is still calculating, still visualizing, still locked in. You see opportunity where others see risk. You see purpose where others see pressure. Because you've trained your mind to chase challenge, not comfort. You've become addicted to improvement. Every version of yourself that fails becomes fuel for the next one that dominates. That's the cycle of obsession. It never ends, and that's what keeps you evolving. But here's the dark truth: obsession will test you. It'll break you. It'll push you past limits you didn't even know existed. You'll cry. You'll question your worth. You'll wonder if it's all worth it. But that's when you remember, you didn't come this far to quit now. You didn't sacrifice sleep, comfort, and peace just to go back to average. You came this far because something inside you refuses to settle. Pause. That's obsession. Being obsessed doesn't mean you're perfect. It means you're possessed by your purpose. You'll make mistakes, but you'll fix them fast. You'll fail, but you'll rise even faster. Because failure to you isn't an end, it's feedback. That's how you grow faster than everyone else. That's how you build something that can't be replicated. While others chase motivation, you've become unstoppable momentum. The truth is, obsession is the cost of mastery. You can't be elite if you live like everyone else. You can't create history if you're scared to stand out. So if you feel that fire inside you, that voice that says, keep going, don't suppress it. Feed it. Fuel it. Let it consume you until every fiber of your being screams your purpose. Because that's how legends are made, not by luck, but by the ones who refuse to be normal. You're not crazy for wanting more. You're not wrong for being intense. You're just obsessed. And that's your greatest advantage. So stop apologizing for your drive. Stop toning down your fire to make others comfortable. Let them call you obsessed, because one day they'll call you unstoppable. Every empire, every dynasty, every name written in history was built by someone who was willing to lose everything for the dream. That's obsession. That's legacy. So from this moment on, be consumed. Be relentless. Be obsessed. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I am obsessed with my purpose, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will never settle, never slow down, and become the legend you were meant to be.